Morning guys, Gaming Bear here. Right, this is the Spitfire, Tier 5. What we're looking at today is the link between the earning potential on World of Warplanes and World of Tanks. What I know already in the back of my mind is basically the World of Tanks is okay, you get to higher tiers and you have to then play lower tiers to get you the credits to carry on. It hits a real cap on what you can earn. Whereas in planes, it doesn't seem to be the same. So what I'm going to do is play some tiers and then do some basic information and then do comparisons between similar tiers, working my way through with different games comparing. So we'll start off with Tier 5, so the Spitfire, and then I'm going to hop to standard game in this, then look at the credit earning, because the two accounts are linked, and that's the main reason I'm doing this, is to see about maybe playing one to allow you to have the credits to play the other, which links the experience and the credits between the two accounts. The Warships isn't linked, which is why, even though it's a great game, I'm not going to link it in this system. That's for another series and for another look, and I would love it if Wargaming linked that as well, but at the moment they're not. So, without further ado, we're going to get into a Warplanes video. So Spitfire I chose because I love my Spitfire, and then we'll hop into a Tier 5 tank and have a look at the earnings. So without further ado, let's get into this and see what we can do. Right, let's see what map we're going to go into. Come on, you little thing. I know it's early in the morning. I've just woken up. It's just woken up, probably. Well, just on my computer it has. So let's see. We're on the east side, so it depends whether we're closer to the forward airstrip or the command centre as to whether we go north or south. So we'll just wait for that to load in. So yeah, this should be quite a good area to show, and then I'm going to do a basic gameplay, see how many kills or whatever I can get, and look at the earning potential, see what we come out with credit-wise for a normal.
Attention, you are entering the combat zone. Get ready for battle.
Why, thank you. Thank you,
Show me what you can do, pilots.
All right, thank you.
Roll.
All right then. Well, I'm just over this, so I'm going to zoom up to probably about 1,500 feet, if possible, by the time I get there. That's it, and then get ready. Zoom down on these guys. We've got a Focke-Wulf 190 up ahead of us, so I'm going to move up. My boost is coming together. That's it. Boost up. Another couple of seconds of boost to give me a bit more speed and to bring me in line with the others. Now, doing this, I've got a neighbour at my door, and doing this, I'm able to. That's it. Come in now. There's a new system with the artillery, the anti-air. Let's look for victims. You little boomerang are mine next. Okay, you.
We've taken control of the airfield.
That's ours. So next, let's head for the radar station. Let's get a bit of height. Try and stop them capping it, and come in and assist. Going into the sun, and then dive from the from higher up, about 1,000 meters, 1,100 preferably. Getting in, and then see what we can do. Dive from high and get in. I'm in a game. I'll be there in about 20 minutes. Sorry, I just let my neighbour know that I'm here to help him, but after we've done these couple of games. Okay, let's get in on him, blend him. He's going to be a bit of an issue. He's coming in on me. Dive, dive, dive. Dodges bullets, and that's it. Circle around behind him. That's it. You little badger, are mine. You can hear the pings in the background. That's my hitting him. Let's try dive in on him to try and catch up with him. He's oh yeah. Next, XP. He realises he's in a bit of a dogfight. but I'm gaining on him. You can hear the little pings in the background as as my guns come on target. Cool. Help the team take him down. Right, that's it. The area is almost ours. The area is ours. Right. We've got targets over there. Spin round a bit more. Looking at the radar map on the side. So let's get up to about 1100 meters. We've got bad guys in the up there. Another Blenheim. Let's get up. He's going to be a pain. I'm going to circle up here to gain some height. I'm not running away. I'm circling to try and gain some height to about 1100 meters. I've got something, a blip coming in on my tail. That's it. I'm gaining a height on them at the moment. You can see the arrows pointing to where they are lower down. Okay, let's get in on that Blenheim. You, my buddies, need some help. Oh yeah, down in a blaze of glory. Oh yeah. Oh, pings! I got someone on my tail. He's trying to take me out. Little badger, Bristol. Ooh, 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 goodness. Oh, goodness. Too many of them. But we are up. Points-wise, let's have a look. +9, +3. We're 150 points up. Okay, on this, let's see how many points I did. 3,040. Anything over 2,000, I would say, is a good situation. Now, let's get over there. There we go. Let's get back in quickly. That's one good thing, is the respawn. Let's get in. We've got these guys to deal with, so I'm going to head up, get high, up to about 1,100 meters. Come in. Numbers, let's see how we're doing. Okay. The Bristol 146 is the main protagonist, and he's more nimble. I'm going to have to adopt a different strategy. He's a level below, but he's actually more nimble in a dogfight than I am. So I'm going to have to go for a bit more boom and zoom strategy, outrun him, come in, strafe him, find him and take him down. You saw in the dogfight, you learn the strategies against different people, so that's what I'm going to put into place with him. Whereas if I was in the zero, I would take him on and just destroy him in a dogfight. This is very good against the Germans, but against the likes of the Japanese and certain Russians, you're in trouble. So let's see. Let's go in. I'm going to go in. Actually, as I'm at this height, we've got our bombers going in. I'm going to provide fighter escort. You can see their planes are moving in, ready to intercept. So I'm moving in to protect our bombers who are going in to bomb their home base.
Do you copy? Over.
So I'm going to stay high. 2,500 meters, 2,400. You are mine. Yes.
There's a heavy storm here. Unable to proceed. Return into base. Do you copy?
Oh yes. Let's get some height. Trying to escape. Oh, he did.
Way to go.
So, 6,000 experience, only a third class. That's a bit disappointing. I think that's the first third class I've ever had on this plane. So that's very disappointing. Let's see. Yeah, I think it was being taken down by that the 146. I've just woken up. I haven't had my painkillers. They haven't kicked in yet. That's not an excuse, but yeah, to only get third class is a bit pants. But well, for me. So let's just have a look at these scores. We'll have a look at the values, see what we earned, and then move to the tanks and do a straight comparison between one and the other, so we can see what you can get at tier 5 between the two for a normal sort of game. To have a look at the economy and to see what you could potentially do. So let's wait for this to kick in. Come on, you little badger, you know you want to. 37,000 credits. 5,000 experience. Oh, plus a bonus of 10,000. But let's look at the overall. Team score. Second. Yeah, that 146, I knew he was having a good game. He was... Arturo 102, congratulations on you. And the P40, McTorper did very well. Brasco 0126 and Merisa also did very, very nicely on the other team. A lot of good play but from a lot of different people like Shvato, MXD 646, Foots and Pilot, Artur and Spillant 9, Wolf Gold and Big Moustache 1. I like that. And so yes, all you guys did a really, really great job. But back to the money situation. So 37,000 credits, 37,500 credits for a normal sort of game. So let's get over and have a look at the tanks and see what we can do. So bear with me. Okay, guys, we're back. I've just logged on, and I've got a walk in and give me a free crew member. Oh dear. So yes. So let's get in. I'm thinking that something like the KV5, also at tier 5, will be a good one. So let's get straight into a game. I don't know what it's going to be like. So let's see what we can do. Okay, El Haloof. It's a tier 6 game, and we'll see what we can do. So we're mid tier. It's going to be fun. So get in, assist the KV2, and go up against the 150. That's going to be a pain to penetrate. 3485, yeah, no worries. We can sort out some of those guys. So I'm going to head in, move where the tanks go, see what the rest of the team are doing, assist them on the way through, and have a lot of fun on the way. So checking these graphics out. Let's turn that down. Bear with me a second. There we go. Go, go, go. Right. Now the reason I've got binos on my KV is because the view range is pants, especially up against slightly higher tier tanks, or even tanks of the same tier. The view suck, and that's why I put on my binoculars to allow me to actually find targets at range. Because if I get close and they've got better armor than me, it's a combination of factors, and I choose to have the binos. Because you either get close and you can see them anyway, or if someone's shooting you at range and you can't see them, it's those sort of situations when you're pushing forward. It gives you more chance of finding and digging out a hidden tank destroyer that you wouldn't normally be able to see, and that's sort of the situation to help either give you a tactical advantage or to lessen a tactical disadvantage that you have. Watch out for Artie, it's getting close. It looks coming in that way. So I'm not going to cross that open area yet. Let's see what we can see. We've got some guys over there. I'm going to push in 2, 4, 6. That's 8 of their team seen already. Let's see what I can do. Got the centre I can possibly assist with. Assessing the situation at the moment. I'm going to push in. Oops, sorry, little buddy. Go on, you move. Go where you're going. Okay, I'll go that way. Right, okay. Got the 150s. They're pushing hard this direction. I'm going to push in behind them. Use the gully here. Get in underneath. Cause them some issues. And try and bring some fire in. And cause them to slow their attack. So that our 3485 has gone in that way. Nothing I can see at the moment, so the binos kicked in. Couldn't see it. See, that gave me the range to actually be able to see them. Oh, lucky little badger. And that allowed my team to spot him, or for me to spot him, and the team to shoot and hit him, even though mine just missed. That was such a pity. So I'm going to go 3-5. I'm going for the tactical advantage. They've got the stronger tanks. Hold up. They're waiting for everyone to come to them. And I'm not going to go that way. Oh, we've got M5 over there. You little badger. Oh, he's gone. Cool. Let's work our way up. Watch out in case those guys are coming back. Let's put some pressure on. It's 5-6. This is slow going uphill, but you've got to deal with whatever game you get. So I'm going in after the Matilda, the ELC, T28, and I've got more knocks from my neighbour. I'll be there in about 15 minutes. I'll come and check again. Sorry about that, guys. I'm not sure what my neighbour wants. Let's get HE in. Oh. Let's go back to standard. Use the right ammo for the right situation. T1. Now this is the sort of situation. He can see me, I can't see him. Let's try and get a bit of cover. He's bouncing now. Let's wait for the binos to possibly kick in. Goodness me, they really want me. Oh! Shucks. Yeah, nicely done by them. Very nicely done. Oh, goodness. We'll have a look and see what I did. And really not as good as the planes. I apologise, guys. Right, sadly it was a loss. Let's see how we did in comparison. Well, yeah, badly. So, let's say it was well, if we try and look at this as an average sort of game, our team didn't quite do so well, but most people didn't, and I was caught in the open. I thought I'd be able to bounce a few more. I thought I'd be able to see the T1 when he showed up and shoot him, and hence the binoculars working, but it didn't. But if we look at the planes, was a substandard game, and this is a substandard game as well. The money making is going to be comparable. So let's call up the details on what was earned on the planes. Bear with me a second. Okay, let's look at this. So 37,000 credits, 5,000 experience. That was for a win. So you're looking 2,500 basic experience. And so let's have a look and see how I did. So clicking this through, bear with me. So 6,000 points, but if you're looking that your average comeback and the average number that you can shoot down is triple the time, triple the planes in that time period. So you're looking, if you reduce this by a third, you're looking 2,100, say a 2,100 damage game. For 2,100 average sortie of enemy that you kill for that 37,000 credits. So 37,000 credits compared to 14,500, you're looking. So if it's 37, let's imagine there's a multiplication factor, and instead of it being 37,000, let's say because of the difference in what I did. Let's say it was 20,000. So you can immediately see that there's an approximately 5,000 difference and an experience difference between the planes and the tanks of a similar tier. So one game in the planes, 37,000. One game in this, 14,500. You can see immediately you're 20,000 better off. So almost, well, double the credits. I would say at least 50% more credits with World of Warplanes. And suddenly you'd be able to just spend that doing what you want. So what I want to do is then go through the different tanks, play average games, and because I want to actually go for an average sort of game to show you guys what you can earn in the different ones, to try and work out the parameters for each tank, to try and nail with an average sort of game which tank of each tier is the best for you, or best for me as a credit maker, and hopefully for you best with my research on this. So I'm going to play different tanks of different tiers and compare. Now we know automatically that the planes have the biggest earning potential. So that's the reason I put forward. You have the two sets, play the planes, and for the same amount of time you will earn, I would say, 50% more credits for the same time spent grinding. And that is the premise I'm putting forward. Put in the comments what you think about that, but I feel that that's the situation, and that's what you need to be thinking about, and that's what I'm putting out there. So what do you think about this premise? So let's go back and have a look at the planes. So in the next video I'm going to start off at tier 1 and pick a something like the little Japanese Type 91, and then do a comparison with a Type 1 in World of Tanks and have a look at the straight earning potential of that for tier 1. So without further ado, I will bid you fine farewell and then link this to the next one, working up through the tiers and look at the earning potential for a standard sort of game with each one, and see what we do, and see if right the way through from tier to tier, right the way up, how they look, how they compare, and where you go with this. So thank you so much for watching. I'm the Gaming Bear, and you guys have been great. See you on the next one. See ya!